Hello everyone, my name is Mariano. I'm with United Realty, and my video today is tell you a little bit about prospecting. And there's not too much to say, but just start doing it. I'm gonna tell you, call 40 people. Just keep calling, don't stop. But what I'm gonna tell you is, if you haven't started, think about this: make 5 phone calls. Of those 5 phone calls, you're gonna have probably 3 different scenarios. And what you need to do is, taking into consideration you just start doing it, is that you're gonna get really bad results. I wouldn't say bad results. I would say different ways to teach you, to give you the opportunity to teach you how would you respond in a better way. So what's gonna happen is, the following day you make another 5 phone calls. And if you took notes of the first 5 phone calls that you had the day before, you're probably going to be ready to answer to one of those scenarios. The idea is, make sure you have a reason of why you're calling. Make sure you understand that. The reason why we calling people is to look for prospects. But we are not calling and say, hey, listen, I'm prospecting, give me your business. No. The idea of making a phone call is to get an appointment. I just said appointment. That's really what you're trying to do. So when you have 5 phone calls, try to make the story short. That's what my first advice. The second one is to make sure that you understand that all you're trying to do is get an appointment. Don't get, if they answer and they're really nice to you, don't lose the opportunity. All you're doing is trying to make a phone call no more than 5 minutes. If you went over 5 minutes, you're doing something wrong. The idea is, well, listen, this is what I do, and I would like to have an opportunity to be face to face, because what we're going to be offering, we're trying to get the opportunity to sell their property. So the only way you're going to do it is actually seeing the property. So you need to get there. So really the idea of making a phone call is to get there. And if you haven't made your plan, I'm going to talk about that later on, how to create your 216 plan. Is you need to understand what you're trying to accomplish. So once you have the number and everything, you will know how many listings you need to have a month. And this is a game of numbers. You're probably going to hear that from me and from a lot of people. And so you need to have a number. Once you get a number, you will be able to see how many phone calls you need to make, and what you need to do to make that number happen. There is no magic number. A lot of people say, well, you need to make 25 phone calls to get a listing. In reality, you probably can make 25 calls and get 5 listings. So the idea of this video is to make sure you start practicing and making the most that you can make of those phone calls. So really, it's learn how to answer, how to react to the different scenarios you're gonna get when you're making these phone calls. And once you start polishing that, then you'll be able to say, okay, I'm getting better responses to my prospects, and that's how you're gonna start getting the opportunity to go to their properties and be able to actually get them as making it happen and making a listing. Think about this: the better you get, the better responses you're gonna get, the more appointments you'll be able to get, and that's how you're gonna be able to get the listings. So think about the first couple of weeks as a practice. Don't look for the properties that you're gonna make a lot of money. Look for properties that they're not worth that much. So if you do something wrong, you're gonna feel that bad. That's why I say practice. So you're gonna be able to get a better answer for the next one. And once you start getting this, you're gonna get out of the box, and you're gonna start getting better results. Remember, if you don't do something different, you're not gonna get different results. So stop doing the same. Obviously, if you're looking at this video, probably you're not doing as well. So make sure the first thing you start making those phone calls. All I'm telling you is to start doing 5 phone calls a day. And for the first week, 5 phone calls. But make sure you do it every day, and pretty much around the same time. This will give you an idea which times are better to talk to people, which times actually they respond better, and you're gonna get at it. And once you start doing that, I'm pretty sure you're gonna move, from 5 to 10. And obviously, I don't want you to spend a lot of time on the phone. I want you to start making appointments, spending time there, and getting those listings. But again, at least you have to do 1 hour to 2 hours a day. Obviously, with 5 phone calls, you're probably going to do them in 20 minutes, probably half hour. But do it every day, and just start from 9 to 9:30 or 9:30 to 10 o'clock. But make sure you do it every day, and that's how you're going to start getting better results. I hope this helps a little bit. I'm going to start doing more videos, and the idea really is to help other people that are trying to do something different in this business. I do actually have Spanish videos as well. So take a look at my website. My website is www.michaelholmes.net. Make sure it's .net. Even my email is .com, but basically my website is michaelholmes.net. MACO Homes, HOMES. So just visit my website. There's a lot of information. I'm always adding more, and the idea is to keep it updated and make sure this 2016, not only I'm gonna be doing well, but I'm gonna be helping somebody doing well. All right, until then, have a good one. Again, this is Mariano.